So as you can see, this clip is a portrait iPad footage from the Meta glasses. But I know you can't really do the whole landscape thing, but in LumaFusion I'm going to set the project already in landscape, so I could just drop that in there and it's automatically going to be a file like that. But sides wise, it's automatically going to be where I need it to be. But I can find a potential view that I want to see it in on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be the best thing, but to get a landscape view out of the Meta glasses, like, don't be a little complainer about every fucking thing. Just have it be, right in there. Like, find a good view in there. Like, you got a multiple visuals. See, look, from the fucking ground to all the way up here. Like, you could frame it somehow, and if you need to, you got keyframes where you can adjust it. You know what I'm saying? But you can get a nice portrait or landscape view out of this whole thing. Like, I can even get out of here and look at it, and it's a landscape video. Like, you don't even know that it's supposed to be a portrait video. But that's a good thing about knowing about if it's or that's a good thing about it being in the iPad format and not taking the videos in the phone 916, but it takes it in the iPad one. I think it's 8 and 9 or some shit like that. Let's see. The iPad one is 3.4, I think it is. It takes it in there, so you can automatically have it. Vice versa. You can go to the other format too. That's what I have with my other project in, is that one. So it could just automatically get squeezed to be on the phone. But this one is the landscape one. So yeah, either way you can switch it up. Like I said, you could find a view within this to make a good video out of. It doesn't have to be just you finding a view in a portrait view. If you don't want a portrait video, you can still do landscape videos with these things. Don't let people, it doesn't take it right off the back. A lot of things I find on YouTube are being complained about don't necessarily need to be complained about. Just find a different way to do it, man, and figure it out yourself. Like, I was just looking at this, like, damn, it's already an iPad. I could just find, because it's going to be, the wideness is going to be good, so all I had to do was frame it, how I want it to be framed. You see, like, if I don't like that's too low, then I could just pull it down a little bit and make it a little bit higher, and now I can see what's going on up there instead of how I had it before. Now I can see what's going on up here. I lift my head up, and that's the view of this. You know what I'm saying? It gives it a different type of, yeah. Some things are a little bit different though, like lighting when it's dark out. Like lighting when it's dark out, it's kind of different. So you got to make sure you adjust to those different scenes where things are in here, not just thinking that you're gonna plug and play each one to the same thing, because each shot is gonna have a different view. Like, maybe you want to get something a little lower than that. Maybe you want to get the dashboard or something like that. Like I'm saying, you have different ways of taking things when you think about it. Now I can get over top like that. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I did something wrong. But yeah, you see, like, you can get that. Looks a little bit grainy. Wonder why. Maybe because I flipped it, but like I said, it's not going to be the best, but you can get something out of it. You know what I'm saying? These ones ain't bad during the day with the lighting. I think it was just the lighting in general, though, because those clips, let me see. Low light settings on these ain't the best thing in the world either, so it could have just been, let's see. Yeah, overall it was the lighting in that clip, so either way it was kind of going to be grainy. So, just so you know, different things. It wasn't the glasses or me turning it that made it grainy. It was the fact that it was low light that made it grainy. It did make it substantially worse. Not really. Never mind. I'm just talking out of my ass. it's good to go. But as you can see, you can make landscape ones out of this.